Welcome back. We're getting in breaking input, and thank you for in fact tuning in to our 7 a.m. news. In fact, all the latest is over here for you, and we also have quite a bit of international breaking inputs coming in. In the latest, what we're being told is that Muammar Gaddafi's son has been shot dead.
In more details that have come in, Saif al-Islam Gaddafi, son of Libya's late leader Muammar Gaddafi, was killed by armed gunmen who stormed his home. Once seen as his father's potential successor, he faced a warrant from International Criminal Court for alleged crimes against humanity and had also planned a presidential run before elections were postponed. The attackers disabled surveillance cameras. Their identities remain unknown. Reports also indicate that Saif had previously ignored warnings about security risks. That's the latest coming in. Akanksha, it's a big update that's coming in. Ignoring some safety warnings is what we're learning in the past. But if we just go by details, Saif also remained a prominent and polarizing figure in Libya's political scape. So,
and what's in fact important to remember over here, Kritsween, is that in 2015, a Libyan court had even in fact sentenced him to death in absentia. So right now we do not know what exactly is the reason behind his killing. The motive behind that killing remains unascertained, but it is indeed a big news story coming in because as we all know, he is the son of Muammar Gaddafi, and Gaddafi's own rule was checkered in, say, a very controversial kind of a past. He was somebody who believed in Arab nationalism, even a bit of socialism, and his rule was in fact marked by also belief in direct democracy. Yet it was also it's got a very controversial history in terms of how he's also remembered for human rights abuses. But why Gaddafi's son has in fact been killed remains unknown as of now. But as I said, that he was also a very controversial figure, and Kritsween, like I was telling you, in 2015 the Libyan court had sentenced him to death.
And not just that, if we just go through a few more details, and you can come in on this. 2015 is when he was sentenced to death. He was also wanted by the International Criminal Court, which issued an arrest warrant against him for murder and persecution. And then cut to 2017, he also went underground to avoid assassination after he was released by the militia in 2017.
Apparently, he was accused of suppressing peaceful protests, and he led to a lot of violence is what they believed. And he was in fact also underground for quite some time. But as I said, the information that's pouring in is that the gunmen actually stormed inside the house and they shot him dead point blank. What was the motive behind this killing? One never knows, given that he was considered as a very controversial figure. The son of Muammar Gaddafi. Gaddafi himself had a very checkered past. So we'll have to see as more details are awaited in terms of what exactly led to his death. All right, with that, we're slipping into a quick break. Stay tuned to all the latest news and updates that are coming in on this broadcast at 7 a.m. Kritsween and I will be bringing you all the latest.
See you in a bit.